Pause. After an 11-mile hike, most people will probably be back at the campsite resting. I could do this tomorrow when there are other people around. But I'm not most people. This is supposed to be prime bear territory, and I'm walking hesitantly right now because I'm wondering if I should keep going on my own. But I'm just gonna keep going on my own and make a little bit more noise so that I alert the animals of my presence. Just yell out, "Hey bear!" every few minutes or so. Let them know that you're around. They don't want to see you. They don't want to come in contact with you. They're just like black bears are known to be really skittish. And yeah, so it can definitely be nerve-wracking to a degree to know that you're somewhere where there are a lot of bear around, but you kind of just got to put it out your mind, otherwise it's going to stop you from experiencing what you can see out here. So I'm a little bit nervous, especially because I'm by myself and it's a little bit later in the day and I don't see anybody else on the hike, but I want to see some moose, and they say that Fishcap Lake is really popular for that, and it's only about half a mile in. What's up, you guys? It's Kayla Joy. I am in Montana in Glacier National Park, and I am not solo this time. I'm with my homeboy Carl. This is going to be our second camping trip. We did Alberta and British Columbia a few years ago, and now we're here to take on Montana. It's a beautiful day. Right now we're on the Going to the Sun Road, headed to the east side of the park so that we can set up our first campsite. They include it. Watch how this one works. So this is the pad, right? And this is the valve thing. Mm-hmm. And you take this. Am I doing that right? Sure. The guy did it so easily, he like gathered the air. Place now 6 inches from sack opening. Oh, that's a lot easier.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Who's this? What'd you sleep on last time?
I don't even remember. The footprint.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So Carl is laying on sleeping pads, which you want to have under your sleeping bag because sleeping on the straight ground is just not comfortable. So once you have it inflated, then you can put it in the tent. The wind is picking up on us a little bit out here. I think we have rain coming. Wake up, Carl. Alright, so I'm gonna show Carl how to use the igniter in order to cook.
Get my Chef Boyardee on.
This is the flame control. It's a burner, it's a stove. You buy a can of gas. You can get it at any outdoor store like REI. Open the gas can, and then you place the fire starter on top and you screw it down. Actually, you want to leave those closed while you screw it. And you want to make sure it's firm but not overly tightened. And then you pull these out because that's going to be the base for the pot to go on, like that. And basically what this is a fire starter. So I'm going to turn the valve open so that it gets the gas flowing. And then there's a button on the burner that you press, which basically starts the fire. I should have cleaned this again. But we're camping. Give it a little, I haven't cooked anything in here. So I'm gonna have Carl put the water in my pot for me. So I'm opening the valve now. You can hear the gas coming out, and you press the little starter. Boom. And then to control the size of the flame, you would just adjust it by turning the valve towards close to make it smaller, or open it up again to make it bigger. And then you just put your pot on top and wait for it to boil. So I'm gonna put this on top of it, and in about 5 minutes you're gonna have boiling water. So what these are dehydrated meals. It's basically food that's dehydrated and put into these containers, which are made easy for camping, backpacking, because they're light, and you don't have to bring that much stuff, and all you have to do is boil water and add it to it, let it sit, and then voila. Some of them are really good, some of them not so much. There are like a lot of salt in these, so they're not the healthiest things, but in terms of convenience, they're good to have. This particular brand, well, I'm not going to tell you because they're not paying me, but you can see we're having beef stew tonight. So right now we're trying to get our fire started. We should have got some lighter fluid to make it easier for the wood to burn, but I came up with the idea to use my stove because using a lighter was just not, turn it over now, was not working. So sometimes you gotta use your brain and figure out another plan, but we're gonna get this fire started. And now we have fire. So the thing with starting a fire is to be patient. The wood has to actually take time to burn before it's actually gonna catch fire. Like I said, all we had was a lighter, some fluid would have helped, but I didn't have it, so we used my little gas can to create a torch and get the logs going. And now we're just blowing it a little bit to get the fire spread underneath the logs, but basically our fire is set. Now we can make our s'mores. First night, we're at, what's this campground called? Johnson?
Yeah, Johnson.
We're at Johnson's campground on the east side in East Glacier. We're about to make some s'mores. Carl never had a s'more. I think my light is going straight into the lens. Carl never had a s'more until he was 34.
Deprived.
Deprived for sure. Good morning. It is our first morning. And I just finished packing up the campsite. We're gonna head to the Many Glacier campground and see if we can get a campsite. It's the most popular campground in the park, and the fill-up time is usually early. It's now 7:05, and our goal is to try to get there by 7:45, so which means we need to leave here now, pretty much. And I'm waiting for Carl to get out the shower. But last night camping experience was good. The wind picked up a little bit. At one point, it sounded like something or someone was trying to get in the tent. I think I was just a little bit paranoid. So this was our first campground at Johnson's Campground, which is right outside of the East Glacier entrance. And they accept reservations. So, you know, we got in around noon yesterday, and after we got done running our errands in terms of grabbing food, water, and things that we needed, we were done by, I guess, about 3? No, sooner than that. Maybe 3 though. But then we headed into the park, and from some advice that I got from somebody at Glacier Outfitters, we decided to book this campground so that we have an easy trip to make it to Many Glacier. And it worked out successfully so far. We'll see if we get that spot at Many Glacier. But this campground was pretty good. They have bathrooms and shower facilities. You get a token with your stay. It was $33 for the night. And yeah, it's not an amazing campground in terms of like scenery, but it works. It's perfect. So great news, we were able to get a campsite at Many Glacier Campground, which is like the most sought after campground in Glacier National. And I think it has a little bit to do with the fact that we're just past the holiday, and it's kind of an overcast day today, so it's supposed to rain, so maybe that. So yeah, we were able to get a campsite, and the people haven't left who stayed there last night yet, but we clipped our ticket on the post and left a camp chair so that, you know, nobody takes it. But I'm excited. We're gonna be here for 3 nights, and it's beautiful around here. We're gonna get ready to get on a hike, try to beat some of this rain and enjoy the day. But success so far. I've seen 3 bears. I think they were all black bears. The first bear was definitely black bear. The 2 other bears were on the mountainside that were really far away. I kind of feel like they might have been grizzlies, but they could have been black bears too. So right now I'm hiking on Glacier Lake Trail, and we're headed to the Ptarmigan Tunnel. I'm here with my boy Carl. Not all my trips are solo trips. Sometimes you want to have people with you, either for safety or just companionship on certain trips, and this is one of those trips. Right now we're in the wilderness, and we've seen 3 bears today already, and we've got another 9 miles to go, so stay tuned. What's your favorite thing about being in the outdoors?
Fresh air.
Fresh air.
Everything's fresh out here.
You're not getting fresh air in the city?
No, not in DC. All that car smoke and loud noise. You can see the stars out here. It's a beautiful thing.
Fresh air. Another reason why you should be outdoors. This trail is amazing. came upon this lake. And the trail is up there. Look how clear this water is. Almost to the tunnel, I think.
Is that the tunnel?
Thank you.
Up there.
Really?
And yeah,
How much farther is the tunnel?
Not too much further.
Okay.
A couple more switchbacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Cross tired.
Yeah. All day.
He bikes like 30 miles in a day. Plus, we'll do like a 10-mile run on some track. And then we'll have 20,000 steps. And we've hiked 5 miles and he's like burnt out. But we are at a higher altitude. So it's a little bit different on the body. Those clouds are completely covering the lake we were just at. Like, you can't even see it. And it's heading for us. You guys ready for the fog to come take over?
Yeah.
Good, how are you? It's going really fast. You seen that movie, The Fog?
Nah.
It's like when the fog hits you, you die or something.
For real?
You see that guy right there? Look, he's about to get covered. In a fog cloud right now, can't see anything over there where we just were, literally 5 minutes ago. Visibility is zero. Ptarmigan Tunnel.
T-A-R.
Thank you. Through all the fog. Carl! Oh wow. Is that ice?
Yeah, it looks like it.
So we got some visibility on this side. Oh wow, the trail continues all the way along as it begins to rain on us. All right, so that's half of the hike. Now we just gotta go back. Gonna sit here and eat some lunch, enjoy the views. What we have of them anyway. And then head back. But this is amazing. This is amazing. Good morning, I am at Swift Current Lake, looking across at the Many Glacier Hotel, and our second night of camping at the Many Glacier campground was a success, and we're now getting ready to hike the Grinnell Glacier Trail.
Was that our first or second night?
That was our second camping night.
Oh, okay. The first at the...
First at the Many Glacier.
All right.
I didn't feel nothing last night.
Yeah, no, the night was...
It was a little bit colder.
Yeah.
I ended up getting my sleeping bag liner.
I felt, man, that night was perfect. I didn't have to like,
What night?
last night? It was like the perfect temperature.
Carl got like 15 hours of sleep yesterday. Hibernating like these bears. So this trail has similar elevation gain. It's rated as like a strenuous hard hike, but I would consider it to be like moderate. Today we have blue skies and this is the mountain scenery. Grinnell Glacier Trail is probably the most popular hike in Glacier National Park, and it's another 10-11 mile trail, 1,600 feet of elevation gain, and it ends at the Grinnell Glacier. So We should have some really amazing views today. One thing I take pride in, but one thing that's really difficult is when I'm like traveling alone. It's me trying to do everything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be the personality behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'm also being the photographer or the videographer.
Producer,
yeah, I gotta
director,
edit
writer.
it. I love it, but it's hard. And so I appreciate when I have friends or I ask a lot of strangers sometimes, can you hold this for me real quick just so I can get like a different, you know, perspective.
So,
I'm about to strip down and get in this lake. It's cold, but I'm getting in. This is our third day here, and me and Carl are the only black people I've seen. Saw one black woman with a white guy earlier today, but for the most part, or for every other part, it's just us out here. What are y'all doing? Get out here. Look how beautiful it is. Look at this tree. Oh, the sweat is kicking in. Today is day 56 for me. Grinnell Glacier. Why can't I say that without stuttering? Grinnell Glacier Trail, 10 miles, out and back. Most beautiful scenery ever. This is the best kind of workout video. We're headed right over there, that glacier. Look at the colors of this lake. And the gradients as it gets to the shore, it's beautiful. Make sure you bring enough water, at least 1 to 2 liters of water. Some snacks, good trail snacks are nuts, raisins, fruit, peanut butter is a favorite. Make sure you bring hat, cap visors, or sunglasses. Something just went in my ear. Oh my God.
What?
This thing just tried to, it just went in my, it was trying to go inside my ear, bro. What if it would've,
You probably got so many bugs that go inside you, in and out your ear.
Yo. I just pulled a bug out, yo. What if I didn't catch it though? That's scary. It would have been inside my brain or something.
I don't know if we went that far.
Oh my God. Fingers so that you can get things that fly and try to crawl inside of your brain. Water, trail snacks, a sandwich for lunch, hats, sunglasses. Make sure you dress in layers depending on the climate that you're in. Sometimes on a hike you can start at low elevation and go high. So you might need clothing for both warm and cool temperatures. I also like to make sure I have some kind of weapon with me, like a knife, which can be used for cutting rope or defending myself if I need to. Some type of fire starter, matches, lighter. Now I bring my satellite GPS messenger with me for safety reasons. What else is in my bag? Camera, because you want to get beautiful shots of all of this amazing scenery that you're getting. And I think those are the main things. Ladies, bring some tissue because you're gonna have to use the bathroom on the trail. Make sure you bring things like little plastic bags to store trash in. Leave no traces behind. Anything you bring with you needs to go back out with you. Let's take care of our planet and the environment that we have to enjoy. made it. Look how beautiful this glacier is. What's up, you guys? This is Kayla Joy. I'm at Grinnell Glacier in Montana. You can check me out on Instagram at k.lajoy, k.lajoi. Check out my YouTube page, Kayla Joy, and also my website, thesolowanderer.com. I love adventure travel. If you're traveling with me, we're going on an adventure. I'm taking you to places. So I gotta say, now that I'm here, and not that I didn't think it was gonna be, but it's definitely worth the hike. Look at these views. Look at all these icebergs in front of me. It's so beautiful. The water is so blue. Now, if you don't know why glacial lakes are this color, it's because of the minerals in the glacier. It's called rock flour, and they get seeped into the water, and the way that it reflects and refracts from the sunlight gives you this turquoise blue water. It's amazing to look at in pictures, but even more amazing to see it in real life, in person, to feel it.
We're now on the descent. Beautiful scenery. Check out the waterfall. Kim was actually right next to the glacier when part of it fell off into a lake, which is kind of cool. Meg's a little tired.
So we just completed Grinnell Glacier Trail, and we're now at the hardest part, I would say, the walk back to the car. Legs are burning, my knees are killing me, but it was a good trail.
Definitely.
Carl got naked and slid around on a glacier. Just kidding. But we saw a glacier calf, and I just learned what that word means. Is when the glacier kind of like splits into two, and it makes this like roaring sound. And then you could just see it kind of like submerge underwater and then bob back up. A very cool thing to see. Another reason to get out and get close to nature. You can see things that you've never seen before. We had mountain goats that crossed us on the trail.
Yep.
Like, I was looking dead in the eyes of this mountain goat. A couple marmots sunbathing, a lot of chipmunks. No grizzlies today.
No black bears either.
No black bears either. day 4. Both relatively short hikes. Trail of the Cedars is a boardwalk style hike and takes you through the forest amongst all of these cedar trees. And Avalanche Lake is a turnoff that takes you to the lake. And that's where we're headed right now. It was really cloudy on the east side of the park, so coming over to the west side afforded us a little bit of sun trying to peek through, and a little bit warmer temperatures. Camp life. So this is our last night at Many Glacier campground. It's raining, the temperature's dropped a little bit. And I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. So, get some sleep. Got a full day of running tomorrow. So if you like this stuff, hit that subscribe button, follow me, like, comment, tell somebody about me. Let's get solo travel out there. Let's get more people on the trails, and let's just enjoy this world.